Top 2026 NFL Draft Prospects. Who will shine? Debating the top NFL draft prospects for 2026 is an exciting exercise that involves plenty of speculation and expert insights. This isn't just a gut feeling or a quick guess. It's a comprehensive analysis based on film study, discussions with scouts, and personnel executives from NFL teams. From quarterbacks to safeties, let's dive into the early buzz around the best players by position. But here's where it gets controversial. There's no clear-cut number one prospect at quarterback. For the second year in a row, the class doesn't feature a prospect drawing the same level of praise as Caleb Williams or Trevor Lawrence did. However, the rise of Jayden Daniels and Cameron Ward in consecutive seasons as fifth-year starters is intriguing. Scouts are also keeping a close eye on up-and-comers like Fernando Mendoza and Lenoris Sellers. Let's kick off with the quarterbacks. Cade Klubnik from Clemson and Garrett Nussmeier from LSU are currently leading the pack. But before we get into their individual strengths and weaknesses, let's talk about Arch Manning. Despite his electric talent and promising pro potential, Manning is not yet considered NFL ready. Scouts agree that he will not leave Texas following the 2025 season, no matter how well his team performs. Klubnik finished his junior season on a high note, throwing for 36 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Nussmeier, on the other hand, has shown impressive arm talent and decision-making skills. The debate between Klubnik's consistency and Nussmeier's upside is a fascinating one. Moving on to running backs, Jeremiyah Love from Notre Dame stands out with his impressive 1,125-yard season. However, Nicholas Singleton from Penn State might be a sneaky RB1 for teams valuing power and versatility. In the wide receiver category, Jordan Tyson from Arizona State has the speed and skill set. But drops are a concern. Makai Lemon from USC could be a breakout star this season. Tight ends Eli Sowers and Kenyon Sadiq offer contrasting styles. Sowers' versatility as a route runner and alignment flexibility gives him an early edge. The offensive tackle class might be even stronger than last year's, with Spencer Fano, Caden Proctor, and Francis Mauigoa leading the pack. Proctor's size and movement skills are particularly impressive. Caden Green and Jake Slaughter are the top contenders for the interior offensive line spot. Green's versatility and pass protection skills give him the nod. Peter Woods from Clemson is the clear standout at defensive tackle, while TJ Parker and Keldrick Falk lead the edge rusher class. Anthony Hill Jr. and CJ Allen are the top linebackers, but Hill's versatility and blitzing skills make him a top 5 pick prospect. Jermod McCoy from Tennessee is the top cornerback, despite a recent ACL injury. Avion Terrell from Clemson is a strong alternative. Caleb Downs from Ohio State is the top safety, with Dylan Feeneman from Oregon as a strong contender. This early analysis sets the stage for a fascinating 2026 NFL draft season. But what do you think? Do you agree with these rankings? Or do you have a different pick for the top prospects? Let us know in the comments below. 2026 NFL Draft QB Class. Browns options and prospects. The Cleveland Browns quarterback quandary is a real headache. With Joe Flacco's tenure likely ending after 2025 and Kenny Pickett not being seen as the long-term solution, the team faces an uncertain future at the position. While Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders both show promise, their flaws, Gabriel's age, size, and left-handed throwing style, Sanders' distractions and lack of a reliable target are significant hurdles. Looking ahead, the Browns might need to consider the 2026 NFL Draft to find their next quarterback. Let's dive into 5 potential candidates who could fit the bill. Sam Leavitt, Arizona State. Standing at 6'2" and 200 pounds, Leavitt may seem undersized, but his arm strength and mobility set him apart. Known for his competitive spirit and willingness to stay in the pocket under pressure, Leavitt threw 24 touchdowns against only 6 interceptions last season. This year, he'll have more opportunities to showcase his skills, having attempted 350 passes compared to just 23 in 2023. Fernando Mendoza, Indiana. Transferring from Cal to Indiana for the 2025 season, Mendoza brings an NFL-ready physique at 6'5" and 225 pounds. Despite lacking quickness, he excels in releasing the ball quickly and hitting targets accurately. His arm strength allows him to target deep areas of the field effectively. Drew Aller, Penn State. Dubbed the next Josh Allen, Aller combines size, arm strength, and athleticism. At 6'5" and 235 pounds, he can contribute to both passing and rushing attacks. With 6 rushing touchdowns last season, Aller shows versatility. However, he still needs to refine his passing consistency. Cade Klubnik, Clemson. Klubnik's potential as a high first-round pick is intriguing. As a quick and agile player, he can extend plays and evade defenders. At 6'2" and 210 pounds, he may measure larger at the combine. Klubnik's passing style aligns well with Kevin Stefanski's offensive preferences. Garrett Nussmeier, who opted to return to LSU for his senior year, is a smooth operator with a pro mentality. Standing at 6'5" and 204 pounds, he reads defenses effectively and manipulates secondaries with his eyes. Nussmeier's quick release and accuracy make him a promising prospect. 2 quarterbacks can significantly influence the 2026 quarterback class: Lenoris Sellers, South Carolina, and Arch Manning, Texas. Lenoris Sellers. Sellers burst onto the scene in 2024 with his athletic prowess and situational awareness. Standing at 6'3" and 240 pounds, he possesses the power and agility reminiscent of Jalen Milroe or Anthony Richardson. However, he needs to improve his passing mechanics and consistency. Arch Manning. The son of Cooper Manning and grandson of Archie Manning, Arch is widely regarded as a future first overall pick. With every tool to succeed in the NFL, he could potentially follow in his uncle's footsteps. Given his limited starting experience, he might wait until 2027 to enter the draft. Which of these quarterbacks do you think has the best chance of becoming Cleveland's next starting quarterback? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Phil Steele's top 25 QBs for 2026 NFL Draft Rankings. College football prospects revealed. The countdown begins. Phil Steele ranks top 25 QBs for 2026 NFL Draft ahead of 2025 college football season. The wait is almost over. The 2025 college football season is just weeks away, and the excitement is building. But it's never too early to look ahead to the next NFL draft, especially when it comes to the quarterback position. Those who will be draft eligible at the end of the year are gearing up to make their mark on the season, and several players are already standing out from the rest. However, there's a large group of talented QBs who could potentially hear their name called next April. Ahead of the 2025 season, renowned expert Phil Steele has ranked the top 25 quarterbacks who are eligible for the 2026 NFL Draft. Let's dive into the list and see who's leading the pack. 1. Garrett Nussmeier, LSU. Nussmeier is coming off a strong 2024 season where he led LSU to a 6-1 start, before 3 consecutive losses in SEC play hindered their postseason bid. Despite this, he finished the season with an impressive 4,052 passing yards, 29 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions. With one more year to lead his team to the college football playoff, Nussmeier is definitely one to watch. 2. Arch Manning, Texas. Manning had a promising redshirt freshman season in 2024. Throwing for 939 yards, 9 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Although there's speculation that he might not declare for the draft after this season, if he does, he'll be one of the top quarterbacks in his class. First, he needs to prove himself at the college level, starting with a tough matchup against reigning national champion Ohio State Buckeyes in Week 1. 3. Cade Klubnik, Clemson. Klubnik had an outstanding 2024 season, finishing with over 3,600 passing yards and an impressive 36 touchdowns compared to 6 interceptions. His QBR of 78.7 ranked 12th best in the country, and he helped lead the Tigers to their first college football playoff berth since 2019. Expect big things from Klubnik in 2025. 4. Sam Leavitt, Arizona State. Levitt's first season at ASU was a huge success as he helped lead the Sun Devils to the college football playoff and a Big 12 championship. He was one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the nation with an 80.0 QBR and passed for 2,885 yards on a 61.7% completion percentage. Levitt also added 443 yards and 5 touchdowns on the ground, making him a dual-threat QB to watch. 5. Lenora Sellers, South Carolina. Sellers had a breakout season in 2024, completing 65.6% of his passes for 2,534 yards and 18 touchdowns compared to 7 interceptions. He also finished as South Carolina's second leading rusher with 674 yards and 7 touchdowns. Sellers' success has jumped him up NFL draft boards, and all signs point to another big season for the quarterback in Columbia. 6. Drew Allar, Penn State. Allar turned down the opportunity to turn pro at the end of last season, but he's returning to Happy Valley for one reason: to win it all. With 2025 being his third season as the Nittany Lions starting quarterback, Allar is looking to lead Penn State to the national semifinal and beyond. 7. Carson Beck, Miami. Beck transferred to Miami after suffering a season-ending UCL injury and has been working hard to get back on the field. He finished the 2024 campaign with 3,485 yards and 28 touchdowns while throwing 12 interceptions. Beck originally declared for the 2025 NFL Draft, but withdrew his name before committing to the Hurricanes. 8. Nico Iamaleya, UCLA. Iamaleya threw for 2,616 yards and 19 touchdowns, along with 5 interceptions. In 2024, while helping Tennessee to a 10-3 record and a first-round appearance in the CFP. This year, he'll be looking to do the same for UCLA, and his headline-making departure from Knoxville has made him one of the biggest storylines heading into the season. 9. Haynes King, Georgia Tech. King will be one of the most experienced quarterbacks in the 2025 NFL Draft, with over 6,500 career passing yards and 50 passing touchdowns. He has 22 rushing touchdowns to his credit as well, making him a dual-threat QB with a lot to offer. 9. Rocco Becht, Iowa State. Becht was one win away from leading the Cyclones to the college football playoff in 2024 and is looking to build on that success in 2025. With 3 seasons as the Iowa State starting quarterback under his belt, Becht is getting better with each passing year. 11. Miller Moss, Louisville. Moss is looking to make a name for himself in 2025. And with his talent and experience, he's definitely one to watch. 12. Brendan Sorsby, Cincinnati. Sorsby is another QB looking to make a statement in 2025, and with his skills and determination, he's a dark horse to keep an eye on. 13. Talon Green, Arkansas. Green is looking to lead the Razorbacks to success in 2025, and with his talent and experience, he's a QB to watch in the SEC. 14. Fernando Mendoza, Indiana. Mendoza is looking to make a name for himself in 2025. And with his skills and determination, he's a QB to keep an eye on in the Big Ten. 15. Baron Morton, Texas Tech. Morton is looking to lead the Red Raiders to success in 2025. And with his talent and experience, he's a QB to watch in the Big 12. 16. Avery Johnson, Kansas State. Johnson is looking to make a statement in 2025. And with his skills and determination, he's a dark horse to keep an eye on. 17. Luke Altmaier, Illinois. Altmaier is looking to lead the Fighting Illini to success in 2025, and with his talent and experience, he's a QB to watch in the Big Ten. 18. Mark Gronowski, Iowa. Gronowski is looking to make a name for himself in 2025, and with his skills and determination, he's a QB to keep an eye on in the Big Ten. 19. Jake Retzlaff, Tulane. Retzlaff is looking to lead the Green Wave to success in 2025, and with his talent and experience, he's a QB to watch in the AAC. 20. Marcel Reed, Texas A&M. Reed is looking to make a statement in 2025, and with his skills and determination, He's a dark horse to keep an eye on. 21. Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt. Pavia is looking to lead the Commodores to success in 2025, and with his talent and experience, he's a QB to watch in the SEC. 22. Josh Hoover, TCU. Hoover is looking to make a name for himself in 2025, and with his skills and determination, he's a QB to keep an eye on in the Big 12. 23. Eli Holstein, Pitt. Holstein is looking to lead the Panthers to success in 2025, and with his talent and experience, he's a QB to watch in the ACC. 24. John Mateer, Oklahoma. Mateer is looking to make a statement in 2025, and with his skills and determination, he's a dark horse to keep an eye on. 25. Jalon Daniels, Kansas. Daniels is looking to lead the Jayhawks to success in 2025, and with his talent and experience, he's a QB to watch in the Big 12. But here's the thing. This list is far from set in stone. The 2025 college football season is full of unknowns. And any one of these QBs could rise to the top or fall off the radar. Who do you think will be the top QB in the 2026 NFL Draft? Let us know in the comments.